Hey everyone, so this is Vlog-o-ween, Vlog-o-ween, day one, and you guys know me when I'm down here. See, I've already been working, my poor little nails. I've been working on our first project, which is going to be our skeleton topiary. And these are the styrofoam skull heads from DollarTree. This is the paper towel holder from Dollar Tree. And I have already gone ahead and pushed the skulls on. That's kind of self-explanatory. You can push them in any way you want. You can have them all facing the same way. You can have them like I do, where I've got, one going this way, one going this way, and then my top one, he's kind of, right now he's looking at me. So what I did first is I painted all of them a coat of white, and I used Rust-Oleum cabinet trim paint. It was just a white. I know it's not an acrylic. It's, I was looking for a paint, an inexpensive white paint, and I found this at Walmart. And it's a 1 quart, and that's what I use. So I've gone ahead and I've painted them all white just to kind of seal in the styrofoam. Then what I did is, at least on this one here, this one's done. The bottom one's done. So I'll kind of bring it close to you guys so you can see, hopefully. Let me move some things. I got my paintbrushes everywhere. Okay, so if you can see here. So what I did, and we're going to do it, I'm going to do it on the top one to show you guys. But on this side here, I don't know if you can kind of see if it kind of crackled a little bit. I did some wood glue, and I dropped some wood glue on top. And kind of just let it drip down. And then while it was still tacky, I took the white and kind of spread it around the glue. I'm trying to see if you guys can see. I mean, it's not huge crackles, but it gave a good texture to it, I feel. And so I did the white, and while the white was kind of drying with the glue, and I kind of spread it around, I went ahead and sort of dry brushed with black around the rest of the skull. And then once the glue, I'm touching the glue on the other guy. Once the glue was dry enough that I could work with, I went ahead and then did some warm buff. Where is my warm buff? It's the apple barrel warm buff. And that's where you get that kind of tan color. And I dry brushed that in there. And I dry brushed some brown, just a brown that I had from that, the big bunch that we got from Hobby Lobby. So that's my bottom guy. And I just kind of, went over his teeth with the colors and so on. Now the middle guy here, I painted him, I'm going to put him down now. I painted him black. I'm going to put him down. I did the white, and then I kind of went over him in the black, as you can see. So far, that's all I've done with him. I've kind of gone over him with the black. And then I went ahead and I did the wood glue technique again. And I'm going to turn him around. And the reason I did the wood glue technique is I read on Pinterest that it will seal in the styrofoam. So I used the wood glue also. Or if you have it was a PV glue, but PV glues are fancy. So here he is. I said I painted him black. Kind of did just like a dry brush on him. See his eyes. They've got a wood, stone look to me, I think. Then if you turn in the back, you can kind of see, it's not completely, it's still tacky. So while it's still tacky, you can kind of see where it, you can see where it dripped. And I just took it with the white paint, a little bit of black, and spread it. And you can kind of see it over here too. I like the way this looks over here. So what I was going to do, that's still drying. I really can't do much with it. It's still, like I said, this is still wet. I'm not ready to work with it yet, so I thought we would do the top one together. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave him white, and I'll show you. So in this case, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to start at the top. I'm just going to let some of the wood glue drip down and see what happens. So let's see. Jeremy may be coming down soon. Let me see. I just had one of those days, guys. I just needed to paint. So I figured I would get started on this one. There we go. And just kind of just let it do its thing. And I'm just, they say the thicker like your lines are, the thicker your cracks will be. I've tried doing it with the paint and Elmer's school glue. They say you can do it that way too. It has never been a big, doesn't work that well for me. Okay, so we've got the glue on. What we want to do, here's my tacky, not tacky, but my, when I was dry brushing, goodness, I've got all kinds of brushes here going on, guys. So first I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and kind of just spread the glue. You can leave bunches, you can spread it, you can do, it's your topiary. You do what you want. If you want to just paint them white, leave them white. If you want to paint them pink, paint them pink. It's yours. You do what you want to do. You don't even have to do this crackle technique. I just thought I'd give it a try. So as you can see, I'm just really just brushing the glue around so it's not so thick. Oh, here he comes. Or it could be Sabrina. It's one of them. I hear the door. One of them's listening. It's him. Hold on. I'll stop you guys. I'm back. Alright. Sorry for the fan. We're in the garage. You guys know the drill. So we've gone ahead and kind of spread out the glue a little bit. Now while it's tacky, you want to put your paint on. And so you can do any color paint you want. It's yours. If you want to do a hot pink fluorescent skull, you go right ahead. It's your skull. I hope I'm just giving you guys, it's DIY, and DIY means do it the way you want to do it. It's yours. So I'm going to go ahead, get my, I'm going to go ahead and do the black. Let's do the black. So let's get some black. And kind of just paint on the glue. Can you see? So I'm just going to paint on the glue. You want to do it while it's tacky. Hopefully this is, I've tried several times to get this to work. If it doesn't work, that's okay. Let's give him some hair. What do you think? Hair. You guys all getting ready for Halloween? I hope so. I hope you're getting your stuff together. Look at that, you got hair. Kind of reminds me of Jeremy. All he needs is a Tennessee hat, and he'll be like every other guy here in Tennessee with his baseball hat on. Okay, so now I'm just gonna leave that, and let's see if we get any crackle in it. I didn't know. We'll have to wait and see. And then basically what I did at this point, I just want to go ahead and I do some painting. And you again. Actually, I might even put some orange in this one, maybe. See how that does. So you paint the holes, you paint them. You can dry brush, you can, full on. You can even just spray paint if you want to. I just wanted to go in. I didn't want to spray paint. I wasn't sure how the styrofoam would take to the spray paint. See? Some more black. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of dry brush it off on the gear. Hey, if the comments are on, guys, tell me who dresses up for Halloween and if you've already planned your costume. We used to do family costumes, but Sabrina's getting that age. She wants to do her own thing. So she's doing her own thing. I did see a apron at Walmart that said trick-or-treaters are yummy or something like that, and it had blood all over it. And I thought about maybe just getting that and wearing it, and just wearing like regular clothes and doing my, kind of like some bloody makeup or something. Kind of a zombie look, I don't know. I'm not sure. The last couple of years I really haven't dressed. Last year I just wore a shirt with a black cat on it and wore cat ears until they went over the cat. Very creative, as you can tell. I'm just like, as you guys can see, I'm just dry brushing this black on. Okay. Let's do a little more here. And I said you can just flat black. You guys can do any color. Maybe we could do half orange, half black. And I did glue his chin down to the other one. Okay. Should put music here. If I can figure out how to put music, I would. I have no idea. Okay. So stop there. This is still, I think, too tacky to do anything with, so we're gonna just have to wait for that to dry. Let's get this black all over. And I don't worry about hitting every little spot. Look, it looks like it's got a haircut. Look it. Looks like it's got hair. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? I'm just gonna get the inside of the nose and the eye. Just gonna swirl it. Just to give it some color. I did see somebody went and got those blinky eyes. I think they're at DollarTree. And put them in their skulls that light up. You going to bed? Uh-huh. Okay, love you. Love you. Come on, Rumbo, let's go. Come on, go. Hi, Rumbo. Okay, guys, let's see. You can kind of, I don't know if you can kind of see, I'm going to bring you guys see the head, if it is crackling a little, but you see the top of the head where we did the glue? You can kind of see a little bit, not much. And then here, this in the back here, it doesn't give a real, I don't know, oh guys, can you hear the crickets? It is such a nice night here. We have had cooler weather. I hope you guys are getting some cooler weather. Now, of course, you know, I filmed this before I posted it. I filmed this back in September, you know. But I hope that you're getting cooler weather. I hope that you guys are out there going to the pumpkin patches, scary houses. That's the one thing about Halloween. Look back into the history of Halloween. I really hate, it just bothers me. Okay, here we go. Here's something I do. So we see the big blob of black. You can do one of two things. You can get a baby wipe. You can get your fingers. I use my fingers sometimes too. I use my fingers a lot. Or just get a paper towel. And this is what I do. I just kind of smooth it around. There we go. See? Just smooth it around. So there. So there's his head. This is a little ball that they have in the back of their head. So, okay. So I do that to kind of get some of the... And this is just a quick little... I'm not trying to cover every nook and cranny and trying to do more of a dry brush. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really not talking much, huh? Well, when we're supposed to be going, well, when you watch this, we'll be at Universal when you guys watch this. We'll be headed down to Universal. Here we go. Oh, I like his front. What do you think? I really like the fact that he looks like he has got hair. I'm just going to kind of brush him a little more here. Give him some more. And that's another thing I've learned, that, you know, not anyone can do these, guys. Don't think you can't. Just pick up a brush and go. I am very like, I can't do that. And I've surprised myself every time. All right. So we've got him, basically his base. We're going to let that dry and crackle a little bit. We'll see how it does. Okay. So what I'm going to do at this point, because this is dry, I'm going to get the buff like I did before. And I'm just going to kind of dry brush the buff on and see what happens. I'm going to take my buff. Whoa. Got way too much there. And I'm going to just brush some of it off on this paper towel I have here. And we're just going to dab. Again, it's just like a dry brush. Well, okay. If you feel like you get too much, like I said, take your finger. Just dry it off. You cannot go wrong. This is yours. There is no wrong. There is no right. It is your project. It is your, you know, it's yours. No one can tell you what to do with it or how to do it, or I get so satisfied. Even though I see these in the stores and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love to have that. I get a lot of satisfaction. Hear that? We have a hummingbird that's been coming around in the mornings. My neighbor's got a little hummingbird feeder. Okay. And like I said, I'm just brushing on. I'm not doing anything special here. Just brushing these spots. You know what I feel like? I feel like I'm an archaeologist digging in the dirt. Or maybe I work in a museum as a curator, you know, when you clean up the... That's how I feel with these brushes. So see, look. See, there he is. And if you feel like it's too much, you just rub it in. Get a baby wipe. Baby wipes are great. Baby wipes work really well. I don't know if I think a Clorox wipe went out, but get a baby wipe. And just, you know, and then when you feel like, oh, I need some more, or I don't need some more, you know, just do your thing. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit more. Wipe it off. Just kind of wipe it on. Just brush it on. Does anyone's town do anything where they live? They do anything special for Halloween? Our downtown, and I think I've told you guys before, they have they call it the block party. And I think it started because this businessman in town basically wanted people to come to his restaurant. You know, wanted to make money during Halloween. But it's turned into this big thing where it's in our downtown. When we first moved here, it was kind of nice. Yeah, sheesh. And we went like the first year that we moved here, and then we went a couple more times, but then my sister, because her kids were younger, they wanted to go traditional trick-or-treating, so we started doing that. And they had bands. It used to, like I said, it used to be, I think, I don't know. Okay. So I got him done. You guys see? Let's see, bring him closer. I've got that, just a little bit of the buff on there. And still got the black coming through, still got the white coming through. The interesting thing too, guys, look at this. This guy has more bumps than this one. So, and then this one also. So check your skulls when you get them. Mine were like way, way up, and I had to pull them down. I just grabbed the 3 that I could reach. All right. So at this point, I like my tan. I'm good with the tan. This is actually, oops. See, I don't know if anything's happening there. You guys see anything? There you go. That's up there. I don't have any big gashes, but I like the texture that it's giving. And I'm going to do my brown. So I'm going to dip in the brown. Ow. Now, if you don't have brown, if you have like an antique wax, that'll work also. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, and I'm just going to kind of, even lighter. I really want to go even lighter on the brown. I don't want as much brown. And you just kind of do your thing, guys. It's all yours. I hope you guys, if you do it, and I would say tag me so I can see it. I think you should be able to share pictures. Wouldn't that be nice if you guys could share pictures of the things you do? Okay, this needs a little bit more. Oh, I got somebody coming to see me. Could be Sabrina. It's like they open the door and then they stop. Use the jawbone a little bit here. A little brown. And then I'm just going to rub it in a little bit. Oh, it sounds like Sabrina. Let's see. All the night birds are out. Oh, and also too, so, you know, we have the M&M's Mars plant here in town, and they have a booth at a lot of people just go, my sister, so she can get her M&M's. It's an M&M's thing, and then she comes home and gives out candy. Her neighborhood, the kids, what it is that she lives very close to downtown, so a lot of people will go downtown, and on their way back home, they will stop in her neighborhood to get candy. And I think too, a lot of them used to do it with their parents when they were younger, and that's why they come into her neighborhood. And my sister's right on the corner, so she gets a good amount of people. And we have like a huge pumpkin that we fill up with candy every year, and every year we empty that huge pumpkin. And during the pandemic, we still had a good amount of kids that came during the pandemic. Now, if you guys can see, none of my skulls are looking the same, and that's the way I wanted it. I didn't want my skulls to look the same. And I'll tell you why. I didn't want my skulls to look the same because I can never get anything to look the same as me. So it's just easier to do them all differently. A little bit more brown I want over here. This one a little bit kind of more. Whoops, that one went a little too dark. See, it went a little dark, so I'm just going to kind of buff it in there. But again, you guys see, it's all yours. You do what you want. But I really am liking the look. I'm liking the textures. I like the idea of doing the glue part here, or wherever you want to do the glue, and giving it just that little texture. And if you want it afterwards too, you could decoupage or do the glue, you know, you could decoupage, Mod Podge to get it to seal. So we've got skull 1 and I've got skull number 2. I'm pretty much good with him. It's a little too much right there. They just kind of tried to just dry brush inside some brown. Because I said I do not want them to look the same, and they don't. Okay, so here's skull 1. Here's my skull number 1. Skull number 2. And now skull number 3, right now he's just black. So we're going to zhuzh up skull number 3. Now, I kind of said I was thinking about doing some orange in him, but I think that would be too much. I'm going to stick with just my colors. Same colors I've got. But maybe I think what I'll do instead, I'll see, he is still kind of right there. He's still very tacky. But other areas, he seems okay. Should probably let him dry a little more. I may not touch up on the top of his head. I think I'm going to do the brown first with him, and then do the buff, and see what happens. If it turns out a little different, that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to do this. If you are just like your first time coming to see me, guys, see my channel, I do this channel with my daughter once in a while. We started it together, just to give you guys a background. We did start our channel together. It started as just an American Girl doll channel. She wanted to do she asked if she could have a YouTube channel. At the time, we were in lockdown, and we had gone down the rabbit hole with American Girl dolls. And I was like, sure. Well, turned to 2 years later, and she is kind of out of dolls. She's still, sorry guys, because it is nighttime, and my craft room is in the garage. I'm getting buggies. She isn't into dolls as much anymore. She does still come down. She just recently got rid of like all of her baby alives and all of her Barbies, which she told me the other day. Get this, guys. The other day we were at the store. We were at TJ Maxx, and she said, Mom, I wish I hadn't got rid of all my Barbies. And she wanted to buy a Barbie. I told her I was not buying her a Barbie because she just got rid of all her Barbies. And if any mom can relate. Anyway, so I do this channel with my 10-year-old daughter. She comes and goes. I do not force her to be in the videos. As I stated, this was her idea, this channel. And she's kind of grown out of it, which girls do. You know, some girls do, some girls don't. And I've never forced her to be on camera. And I never will. I've kind of taken over the channel. We've kind of now, as you see, the title's now American Girl Doll and More. Because now we do other things. Our, you know, you change, your interests change and evolve. You know, we all grow and evolve and change and you know, so we have evolved a little bit more with, as you can see, there's more crafts on the channel. And right now there's a lot of Halloween stuff going on. And that is just because I finally realized how much I love, I call it the witchy side of me. I am a Gemini though, guys, so there's a lot of sides of me. So before anyone says, alright, I'm shutting off the channel, or I've lost you guys, I am a Gemini, so I have a lot of sides, and I always have like 50 things going at once. Let's see, I'm just dry brushing this brown on. Oh, that don't look right. I love how this looks like hair. I don't want to touch it. And again, I don't have to if I don't want to. I can leave it just the way it is. And if so, to anyone who's just, like I said, tuning in because you saw that I was doing a craft. Wow, I'm actually doing a craft. And I'm just showing you guys the finished product. Can you believe it? I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best to show you what I do. My madness. So there he is so far. The front. I really just like his, I don't think I'm going to touch the top of his head. I really do like that he looks like he's got hair. Let me put a little bit of buff there. So I'm going to do the buff now. Oops. Got way too much of the buff. Way too much of the buff. That's another thing. I stick my brushes in my paint. I do not pour them anywhere because I've learned that when I pour, I use too much paint. Okay, now see, to me that's a little too much. So I'm going to rub it in. I am a very messy crafter, but that's okay. Messy crafter, not messy crafter, that's fine. Oops, again, too much. I'm going to get some of the bottom down here. But you see, guys, there's more we're going to do to this and this. Now, I did see some people, they got 2 of the holders and they stuck another one through the head this way to make, so they can put a candle on top, or, you know, they can make it like into a tray or a table, you know, whatever they wanted to do with it. So you can do that too. There you go. I am just, sometimes I just get so like, wow, did I really do this? But the satisfaction I get after I'm done with it, oh. Oh, also to you new people, as you can see, I am everywhere when I talk to you guys, again, it's the Gemini in me. I think I'm going to be done with that one. I'm not going to go much more. Yeah, I think that's it. I like this warm buff from Apple Bottom. And Apple Bottom I get at Apple Barrel, not Apple Bottom jeans. Okay. All right. So we have painted our skulls. So I've got skull 1, skull 2, and skull 3. And what I'm going to do now, I just happen to have some Spanish moss, which if I can find it, because as you see, oh, there it is. As you see, there's spaces. There's like a space here. There's spaces here. And I'm going to fill that with Spanish moss. So, I've got my handy dandy glue gun. And I'm just going to go ahead and probably burn my fingers, but that's all right. I'm not one of those smart crafters. You get those, what are they? They're like the thumb things. The thumb protectors, finger protectors. I walk through DollarTree. How many times do I grab one? No. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to squirt some of my glue here. I'll kind of turn it around so you guys can see. Okay. Oh, let me get a glue stick. And I know I thought about investing in like one of those really high-end glue guns, but my little ones work. I don't need a high-end, one of those big glue guns. You guys know what I'm talking about? I think people get them like at, they look like they're industrial glue guns. They're huge. Now he looks like he's got hair. What do you think? Now it looks like he's got hair. Oh, I got that one there. I'm going to put some over here. I like to get it first before I... Oi, come on. Oh, I'm really covered now. Someone's coming. It's Sabrina. What do you think? Nice. Wave to the camera. Sabrina got that new jammies at Five Below, guys. Don't you go on your skateboard and stuff. It's not fine. It's actually time for bed.
No.
Do you smell something? Like cookies or something? No, we're not doing all that.
Come on.
No. Put the basketball down.
Why?
Because.
It's 8:20. It's not 8:30.
Okay, you have 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's not bed yet.
Also, guys, I am not a Pinterest mom. I am not an Instagram mom. My house is never clean. I am a real mom. I keep it real. As you see, I don't wear makeup.
I do.
Once in a while I do. But usually you guys will see my videos and I'm not wearing makeup.
Or you'll be in your pajamas.
Or I'll be in my pajamas. There's been times I'm in my pajamas. I have scarves in my hair. I like to keep it real with you all so that you know that, hey, this is life. And it's okay. It's okay if you have dishes in the sink. It's okay if...
No, I feel like when I get home from school, I got dishes in the sink, and I spend the rest of my time in my room, and then I come back for dinner, and there's no dishes in the sink. So yeah.
What?
So I come home from school.
Right.
You know, get off the bus.
Yeah.
Walk into the house. There's dishes in the sink.
Right.
I go spend the rest of my time that I have in my room. and then it's dinner time.
Uh-huh.
And I go out, and there's no dishes in the sink.
What do you mean? Because I did them before dinner?
I don't know what happened.
Again, guys, I'm just putting this on where I feel it needs it. It's your tap. You know what I mean. You do you. You put it on where you want it. Yeah, like I said, if you want to have a fluorescent pink skulls, then you go right ahead and you have fluorescent pink
I would
skulls.
like that. I would like blue skulls.
Blue skulls?
Blue.
Oh.
Or black.
Or black. Need some more glue. What are you doing? Sabrina, is anyone have a night owl kid? My kid is such a night owl. I don't know. She is just a big old night owl. Now, the only reason I'm doing the Spanish one is because it's what I had. If you know, I know a lot of people like use the
Mailman came really late.
Oh, was there mail?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we already checked the mail.
I did.
Oh.
Dad and Grandma.
Okay.
I'll give it to them when I go in.
All right. Is your dad's probably asleep?
No, he's in the room.
Well, he should be asleep soon. I mean, he takes his medicine and that's it. Okay. Okay. It's dripping, it's dripping. It's dripping, it's dripping, it's dripping. Ah. Told you guys, now it looks like he's got hair.
Kinda, yeah.
But I'm trying to get...
Is it sturdy?
What do you mean, is it sturdy?
Like, is it sturdy? Is it gonna, like,
Don't
sit?
you go, like, knocking down my skulls? Don't knock that. They're so sticky.
Okay, guys. I'm going in.
Sabrina's going in. I'm about done with this.
Love you, Mama.
Night. Love you. Now, there's a couple things I could do here. I'm not really sure what I plan to do at the moment. I thought, and I have somewhere, I do have, guys, when I'm looking down at my Halloween box, and it's got things that I've had in here for years that I just didn't plan to use this year. It's like older things, and I'm just like, no, I'm not happy with it. I did get a raven. I don't know where my raven is, or crow, or whatever you want to call it. We could put the bat, but I think the bat's too big. I think he's too big. He's the same size as the head, so that's no good. Oh, is this no, what is this? Oh, a washcloth. Anyways, I'm not sure if I should put moss on top. I just want to put moss on his head. I just think would be weird. To put some moss right here on his head, just kind of, I don't know, because then it's just kind of like I threw it up there because I felt he had to have it. Could put it on the side of his head, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just put a little bit like that. Just so that there's some on there, I guess. And now that I kind of did it and the paint kind of smeared, I think I kind of have to. Okay. Alright. I know I've seen them with like in the eyes and all over, and I just don't know if that's me. So I got that. Oh. So there is my tapestry. But I think, you guys, I've got, and I'm not sure, I've got some flowers. From a wreath that I had, an old wreath. Forgive me, guys. I know. We can take these lights. Are the lights in here? I think Sabrina took my lights out. No, the lights aren't in here. The bulbs from the tree are in here. Oh, that's not going to go. I thought the lights were. She took the lights and she put them on the village. Some of the houses, the lights were out, and she put the lights inside the village. Let me see what we got in here. I think these are more bulbs that were on the tree last year. I don't think I'm doing a tree this year. Alright guys, we've been at this for a while. I'm pretty sure I'm done with it. I will definitely, I'm sorry guys, I see something down here. I'm like, what is this? Oh, it's a Christmas thing. Okay, so I think we're basically done. I mean, I'm happy with it. What do y'all think? If I have some spiders, I'll stick them on and I'll show you guys the finished product. But yeah, so that is my tapestry, guys, my topiary. I need to clean this part up. I've got glue and paint and all that, but this is it, guys. So I'm gonna bring it closer so you can take a look. And thank you for sticking with me. If you're still with me, put a big heart at the bottom. All right. So here's the bottom. And then we go to this one on this side. What do you guys think? And here's my top one. What do you think? I think it turned out really good. I'm really, really happy with it. It's just the thought that I did this. It just floors me every time, guys. So, oops, I was kind of showing you. So we'll back it up a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Guys, at this point, thank you for sticking by me. Thank you for sticking with me. Like, subscribe. Liking and subscribing is free. Not many things free nowadays. It's not the price of gas. Thank you guys for all you do, for all your help. To all our new subscribers, thank you so much for sticking around. Our crazy. Oh yeah, guys, I don't know if you can see. I got little. I don't know if you can see them. They're my little. I don't know. I'm trying to show. There we go. Not sure, my little skull that I got from Walmart for my hair. So, here we go. So, yeah. Just stick it in there. Okay, so I hope you're having a good evening, a good week, a good day. Happy October. I'm going to try Vlog-o-ween, Vlog-o-ween. I don't know if we'll make it, but if we do, we'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you on the flip side. Have a great evening. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Keep it real, guys. See you later. Bye.